Did you know, Seeker, that in the ancient city of Ile-Ife, the cradle of the Yoruba people, there exists a place where history is not merely written, but locked away? It is said that behind a sequence of 7 specific doors lies a truth so profound, so utterly transformative, that it has been guarded for centuries, sealed from the eyes of the uninitiated. I am Ghost King, and tonight, Seeker, we journey together into the heart of this mystery. We are not just exploring a location, we are peeling back the layers of a story whispered in hushed tones. A tale of life-changing encounters with the unknown, waiting just beyond the threshold. The 7 doors of Ile-Ife are not merely architectural features, they are guardians. Locals speak of them with reverence, and the brave are told to reconsider. The air around these doors feels different, heavy with the weight of unspoken events, palpable with the energy of secrets held for generations. This is not a journey for the faint of heart, Seeker. It is a pilgrimage into the soul of a culture and the shadows it has chosen to keep. The history of the 7 doors is inextricably linked to a lineage of guardians known as the Onibodimeha, the keepers of the 7 gates. This is not a title of honor, Seeker, but a profound and isolating burden each keeper is entrusted with. Oral histories, the rituals, the solemn duty of ensuring the doors remain sealed. Stories passed down tell of keepers who lived their entire lives within earshot of the doors, their existence defined by what they protected but could never witness themselves. Their lives are a testament to sacrifice, a silent, lonely vigil. Let us now approach the first 3 doors. First door conceals the sounds of the past, not echoes, but the actual, unfiltered voices of events as they happened. Imagine the coronation of an ancient Uni or the clamor of a battle fought 1,000 years ago. Survivors who breached it were overwhelmed by a cacophony of voices, a sensory overload that left them disoriented for weeks. The experience is not historical enlightenment. Second door guards sight, not sound. Behind it lies a visual record of every significant event within the city's ancient walls. It is a living tapestry of light and shadow, a swirling vortex of images showing births, deaths, betrayals, triumphs. One early 20th century colonial administrator ignored warnings and forced past the keeper. He emerged hours later, eyes wide with terror, unable to speak. He spent his remaining days in perpetual shock. Third door, the most personal and empathetic of the initial set. If you have reached this far, Seeker, it means you are not deterred by the psychological and emotional toll of the first 3 doors. You are ready to venture deeper into the labyrinth. But be warned, for the next 3 doors guard secrets of a different nature entirely. The 4th door is whispered to conceal the blueprint of 1,000 destinies. It does not show the future, but rather the intricate branching paths of potential futures, every individual, every family, every kingdom. It reveals the consequences of every choice, both made and unmade. Think of the immense weight of such knowledge. Seeker, a survivor's tale from the 1960s, speaks of a young, ambitious scholar who sought the wisdom of the 4th door to guide his political career. He's said to have emerged a broken man, paralyzed by indecision. He had seen the infinite possibilities, the countless ways his actions could lead to prosperity or ruin, not just for himself but for all his people. The knowledge did not empower him, it imprisoned him. He lived out his days in seclusion, forever trapped in the web of what could be, unable to make a single meaningful choice for fear of choosing the wrong path. The door taught him that some knowledge is a cage, not a key. The 5th door moves from the realm of human destiny to that of the natural world. It is said to hold the language of the earth, the fundamental truths behind the laws of physics, nature, and life itself. It does not offer scientific formulas, but a direct, intuitive understanding of the interconnectedness of all living things and the very fabric of the cosmos. It is the secret of how a seed knows to sprout, how the stars hold their course. We now arrive at the heart of the matter, Seeker. The sixth door is said to be a mirror, but it does not reflect your image. It reflects your soul, your truest self, stripped of all artifice, illusion, and self-deception. It shows you the person you are, not the person you pretend to be. Most who face it cannot bear the sight. It is the final guardian before the ultimate secret, a test to ensure that only one who can truly face themselves may proceed. But no one ever proceeds, because the story of the seventh door is the most transformative of all. There is a well-documented event from the 18th century, a story that has become the cornerstone of the door's fearsome reputation. A great warrior prince, celebrated for his courage and undefeated in battle, grew arrogant. He believed himself worthy of any knowledge, any power. He fought his way past the keepers and, according to the oral histories, breached the first 6 doors in a single night. He withstood the sounds, the sights, the emotions, the visions of destiny. He arrived, exhausted but triumphant, before the 7th and final door. He pushed the 7th door open, and then, seeker, there was silence. The chronicles say the wind stopped, the night birds ceased their calling, and a profound stillness fell over the ancient city. The prince did not emerge. He was not found dead, nor was he driven mad. He was simply gone. But that is not the most chilling part of the story. The horrifying truth, the one that haunts the descendants of his kingdom to this day, is that he was not only erased from the present, but from the past. All memory of him vanished from the minds of everyone who had ever known him. His wife woke up a widow who believed she had never been married. His children woke up as orphans who believed they had never known a father. His name was erased from every historical record. His likeness vanished from every carving, his victories forgotten from the annals of war. The only reason the story survives at all is because the keeper of the doors, whose sacred duty bound him to remember, was the sole person left who knew the prince had ever existed. The truth behind the 7th door is not knowledge, seeker. It is oblivion. The price of knowing what lies behind it is the forfeiture of your very existence, to be utterly and completely erased from the tapestry of time and memory. What does this harrowing tale teach us? The legend of the 7 doors of Ile-Ife forces us to confront our deepest questions about tradition, fear, humanity. The doors are more than a local superstition. They are a profound metaphor for the boundaries of human ambition, the wisdom inherent in ancient traditions. For centuries, the warnings of the keepers were dismissed as folklore designed to protect a sacred site. But perhaps the tradition was not born of fear, but of a terrible, hard-won knowledge. It exists not to limit us, but to protect us from a truth we are not equipped to handle. This narrative also compels us to re-examine our relationship with fear. We are often taught to conquer our fears, to be brave in the face of the unknown. But the story of the warrior prince suggests that sometimes fear is a form of wisdom. It is an instinct for self-preservation, a recognition of limits that are there for a reason. The fear surrounding the doors is a cultural immune response, a mechanism to prevent the pursuit of a knowledge so destructive it consumes the seeker entirely. It asks us, seeker, to consider that not all mysteries are meant to be solved, and not all doors are meant to be opened. True wisdom may not lie in finding the answer, but in understanding why the question should never have been asked. Ultimately, the 7 doors of Ile-Ife hold up a mirror to our own humanity. We are by nature curious and ambitious beings. We strive to know more, to see more, to understand more. It is our greatest strength and our most profound vulnerability. The 7th door, however, represents the absolute limit, the point beyond which our humanity itself dissolves. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, Seeker, because this is where you uncover the forgotten truths of your African heritage, turning your doubts into belief with every eerie tale. And if you are the one, Seeker, still watching till the very end, watch more of my videos. I drop new stories every week, so don't miss the next forgotten truth. Keep questioning, keep exploring, always respect the shadows.